6:52 time for the morning sprint.
Tonight, 5 Republican presidential candidates will debate each other in Miami. Donald Trump won't be in attendance for the 3rd time now. He'll instead be holding a rally in a nearby suburb. The war between Israel and Hamas is expected to be a prominent theme tonight. It's scheduled for 7 p.m. our time.
Today, Ivanka Trump will testify in the civil fraud trial against her father, former President Donald Trump, and his family business. Trump's eldest daughter had previously tried to avoid testifying. That did not work. Her testimony follows that of her father and her 2 brothers. But unlike those members of her family, Ivanka Trump is not a defendant in the lawsuit.
Election results from around the country are in this morning. On many ballots, abortion rights. Ohio voters approved a right to abortion in their constitution. Democratic Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear won re-election in a deep red state where his campaign made abortion rights a key issue. And in Virginia, Democrats took the legislature, killing Republican Governor Glenn Youngkin's hopes of outlawing abortion at 15 weeks.
Wisconsin voters could see constitutional amendments on the ballot. The legislature wants to put a series of changes to the voting process on the ballot. Changes include requiring a photo ID when voting. Another would prevent cities from receiving private grant money. Republicans say those grants benefit cities that lean Democratic.
The GOP-led legislature is looking to make some changes to higher education in the state. One bill would ban public colleges from considering race and diversity when giving out state-funded financial aid. Another would punish colleges that repeatedly violate free speech rights on campus. The third would guarantee admission to UW for any high school grad ranked in the top 5% of their class.
The case against the man accused of stabbing someone randomly inside the Prairie Walmart last month will not move forward. A prosecutor and the man's lawyer both agree that the 22-year-old is not competent enough to face charges of attempted homicide. The stabbing happened October 16th. The man then led police on a chase into the city with speeds reaching over 100 miles an hour.
Police in Kenosha County are asking the public to be on the lookout for a missing 15-year-old girl. She's up on your screen right now. Her name is Anna Marie Estes. She was last seen over the weekend in the town of Wheatland in Kenosha County. Estes is 4'9", 80 pounds, with dark brown eyes and brown hair with blue streaks. She was last seen in a black hoodie with black leggings. Anyone with information should call the Kenosha County Sheriff's Department.
Israel says it's locked in a heated battle against Hamas within the walls of Gaza, but they say that their progress has been swift since entering the city, claiming that only a few dozen Hamas militants are left. The violence has driven many of the civilians in the area south. The Gaza Health Ministry says well over 10,000 have died.
The House passed a measure that would censure the first Palestinian woman in Congress. The punishment is one step below expulsion from the chambers. Lawmakers censured Representative Rashida Tlaib over comments she made criticizing Israel over the war in Gaza. Tlaib argued her positions aren't anti-Semitic, they're criticisms of the Israeli government.
A memorial continues to grow in California for Paul Kessler, a Jewish man killed in a fight with a pro-Palestinian protester. The incident occurred during dueling demonstrations on Sunday. Kessler fell backwards during the confrontation and hit his head on the ground. He died at the hospital.
The Supreme Court is considering a case that could set a new standard for gun rights in the U.S. The law being challenged is one that makes it illegal to own a gun when you have a restraining order against you. It was created to protect survivors of domestic violence. It's under scrutiny now in this new case. A decision isn't expected until at least June.
All right, coming up on 7 o'clock, it's been a damp morning. We've got drizzle in Madison, not the heavier showers like we saw overnight, but you can see some of these speckles showing up on the east side of Madison. The broader area of rain is over there toward Watertown, through Jefferson down toward Whitewater. Janesville seeing a few sprinkles as well this morning. It's going to be a damp Wednesday for us. Not real heavy rain expected. Later this afternoon, though, we will expect some showers to develop down toward Janesville and Monroe. And then after 6 o'clock, a lot of this should be done with, and we'll actually clear out a little bit later tonight. But it's going to be damp. You can see the visibilities are reduced this morning because some of that mist. Showers develop later today, but should be done with after 6 o'clock. We will look at some sunshine returning tomorrow. A little cooler Friday and Saturday, but warming up Sunday through next week.
Happy Hump Day, everybody. We're back with another news and weather update in about half an hour.